Okay, so we work with that aspect of education as well. My heart is really on the curriculum development, instructional side of things, research with GIS. We serve all aspects of education. So again, please take advantage of the fact that we exist, and we're very well supported with Jack Bingerman, our ESRI president. He really does care about education. He doesn't just talk about that at the user conferences every summer, which I encourage you students to actually tap into for networking and also to learn, to keep your learning moving forward. As a manifestation of modern web-based GIS, I have this to say. First of all, everybody on the planet with a device has seen the GIS COVID dashboard. Why? Because it's incredibly valuable for cities to implement or not implement certain plans, right? Do I need to have mask mandates at the public library, etc. And it's important for people to use to make daily decisions about their lives. So everybody has seen that. That's using dashboard technology, which is a manifestation of the ArcGIS platform. Now, my team has two missions. Deeper implementation of GIS. So thinking about GIS as a platform that people can build on. It's not just learning version X of software Y. It's you thinking about the field gathering, the web mapping applications, the dashboards, the experience builder, the story maps, the other things that you can build. The communication part of GIS, the spatial analysis, the connection to spatial statistics, etc. Okay, it's all of that as a platform. Okay, the other part of it is the wider implementation of GIS. So in other words, GIS is just too valuable to be in one or two departments on campus. Okay, it needs to be in business and data science and history and engineering and language arts, etc. It's just too valuable a tool to be in one or two departments. So I salute your efforts, and great that you've got the university president saying, hey, this should be in all departments on campus that are asking the where question, which is basically every single department. So as a manifestation for building on the mention that I made earlier of the COVID dashboard and modern GIS, here's one illustration that I hope resonates. As a geographer, I really care about walkable neighborhoods. So everywhere I go on travel, I'm always taking pictures and walking, sometimes doggedly, making sure that I can actually walk even if it's difficult. So I have this walkability story map. And here's a picture. Would you say this is walkable or not? Well, there's cars, but there's no traffic to speak of. There's some ramps, so if I was in a wheelchair or on a skateboard or something, I could get up and down those ramps. And the sidewalk's in pretty good condition. So I'd kind of say, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 6 or 7 on walkability. Okay, and so in my story map, I also have what is walkability, why do neighborhoods care about it. And then later on in my story map, I have another piece of the GIS platform, and that is Survey 123. So Survey 123, I've got a 5-question survey. It's just like SurveyMonkey or Google Forms that you probably use, where you've got a drag and drop capability of dragging questions into a form, but the difference here with Survey 123 is it pedestrian friendly or unfriendly, rate the walkability, tick all the choices, where is it, and do you have a photograph of it? Simple questions, but the nice thing that happens behind the scenes is that it creates, this is semi-geeky, but an editable feature service, which is it's like a Lego brick in a Lego structure. It's versatile, and you can use it, and you can mix and match it in any web map. So it creates this geodatabase, if you will, behind the scenes. Okay, so what, Joseph? What's the big deal? Well, now once I've got that survey created, I've crowdsourced it, which is another powerful part about modern GIS. I've crowdsourced it, so now we can see that, hey, in different places around the world, I've got this data coming in from people, okay, and I can map that in this web map. And it's a live survey, and guess what? At the end of my story map, I have a dashboard, which is the same tool that you've got at your fingertips and the same tool that JHU used for the COVID dashboard. So in my dashboard, I've got a couple of simple pie charts, as you can see here. Roughly 3/4 of the points in this walkability survey have been deemed by people filling out the survey, and it's open, so you could actually add some points in Jersey City, etc., to my walkability map. But roughly 3/4 have been deemed walkable by the people filling it out, and 1/4 are not. And you can see this other pie chart, and you can also see this. Of course, I've got the interactive web map, and 606 points have been submitted to my walkability survey. Now think outside the box. This could be public art, community gardens, historical homes in Jersey City, water quality, invasive species, plant species, weather, graffiti, number of pedestrians at intersections, noise, etc., right? The sky's the limit with this. You could create a survey like this for any aspect. And so it touches on the whole modern notion of GIS as a community engagement tool, which is exactly what ArcGIS Hub is, by the way. It's not just a place to serve data, but it's actually a place where communities can and individuals can submit suggestions for, hey, there's a broken sidewalk in this community and I'm a cyclist and that's really bad for my bike tires right there, etc. Okay? Fascinating to be able to do this. And GIS is, again, helping people to be involved and engaged and to make smarter decisions.